Hello. The first part of Socratic's seminar involves the discussion of the difference between dialogue and debate. The Socratic method is more dialogue, less debate. So one of the first primary differences is dialogue is collaborative. Multiple sides work towards shared understanding, whereas with debate, it's oppositional. Two opposing sides try to prove each other wrong. In dialogue, one listens to understand, to make meaning, and to find common ground. However, in debate, one listens to find flaws, to spot differences, and to counter arguments. Dialogue enlarges and possibly changes a participant's point of view, whereas debate affirms a participant's point of view. Dialogue reveals assumptions for examination and reevaluation, whereas debate defends assumptions as truth. Perhaps you're already seeing a common idea here that dialogue is more open. Dialogue creates an open-minded attitude, an openness to being wrong, and an openness to change, whereas debate creates a closed-minded attitude, a determination to be right. In dialogue, one submits one's best thinking, expecting that other people's reflections will help improve it rather than threaten it. In debate, one submits one's best thinking and defends it against challenge to show that it is right. So dialogue calls for temporary suspending of one's beliefs, an open-mindedness, if you will. Debate calls for investing wholeheartedly in one's beliefs. In dialogue, one searches for strengths in all positions. In debate, one searches for weaknesses in the other's position. Dialogue respects all the other participants and seeks not to alienate or offend. Debate rebuts contrary positions and may belittle or deprecate other participants. Dialogue assumes that many people have pieces of answers and that cooperation can lead to a greater understanding. Debate assumes a single right answer that somebody already has. Dialogue remains open-ended. Debate demands a conclusion. So let's look at Socratic seminars and see some commonalities that they all have. First of all, it's a collective inquiry, an exchange of ideas, a transmission of information. There is no right answer. And what is the objective or the goal of the Socratic seminar? An enlarged, shared understanding of ideas, issues, or values through dialogue, as we just discussed. The text has richness in ideas or values, and the questions are open-ended questions, and we have had a lot of experience writing responses to those and providing text evidence in that format. These open-ended questions have no correct answer. Socratic questions that generate new questions and responses are what we need to focus on. The leader, if there is a leader in the group, the facilitator, has a dual role as both leader and participant, and the participants have the responsibility to study the text, listen actively, share ideas, question themselves and each other. Habits of mind. What is it I think I know? How do I know what I know? How do I know that I know? What is the evidence? Whose viewpoint is this? How is it connected to other things? How else may it be connected? What difference does it make? What if? And so what? And these are all questions we should keep beside us during a Socratic seminar so that we can refer to them and have them as guiding principles. The ground rules for Socratic seminar is that we will all speak loud enough to be heard, listen closely, speak without raising your hand, and refer to the text. And the general rules of conversation would apply. We would not interrupt one another, but wait until a moment where we can jump in and to keep the flow of the conversation going as such. Talk to each other, not just to the facilitator or leader. Ask for clarification. Don't stay confused if there's a question. Invite and allow others to speak. Don't monopolize and do that kind of thing. Consider all viewpoints and ideas. Stay open-minded. Know that you are responsible for the quality of the seminar through your contribution. Address one another respectfully. Monitor airtime. Use sensitivity to take turns and not interrupt others. And be courageous in presenting your own thoughts and reasoning, but be flexible and willing to change your mind in the face of new and compelling evidence. Before you come to seminar, there are some things you need to do to prepare. You need to read the assigned text and fill in the Socratic Seminar prep sheet. If you don't have the prep sheet, you may not participate. So you have to do the preparation before you can participate. Write a question about the text that will help everyone in the class come to an agreement about events or characters in the text. This question usually has a correct answer. For example, from the Scarlet Letter, what happened to Hester Prynne's husband that she was left alone in Boston without family? Then we have our level 2 open-ended questions. These are higher on the Bloom's taxonomy of higher order thinking. You're going to write an insightful question about the text that will require proof or text evidence, text support, and group discussion and construction of logic to discover or explore the answer to this question. For example, why did Jean hesitate to reveal the truth about the accident to Finney that first day in the infirmary? Level 3, world connection questions. We've been doing text to self, text to text, and text to world for some time now, so this should be easy. Write a question connecting the text to the real world. For example, if you were given only 24 hours to pack your most precious belongings in a backpack and to get ready to leave your hometown, what might you pack? Level 4, universal theme and core questions. Write a question dealing with a theme of the text that will encourage group discussion about the universality of the text. After reading The Great Gatsby, for example, what can you say about why everyone searches for love? That's definitely a universal concept. How are you graded? A-level participant offers enough solid analysis without prompting to move the conversation forward. Through their comments, demonstrates a deep knowledge and understanding of the text. Has come to the seminar prepared with all of the notes and, most importantly, an annotated text, marked and annotated text. They're also able to show that they are actively listening to other participants. They offer clarification or follow-up that extends the conversation. And their remarks often refer back to specific parts of the text. That's very important to always remember to make reference to specific part of the text. And this is one of the reasons that you are annotating so that you can quickly reference that material. These are the qualities of the B-level participant that will not have an A. They do participate in much the similar way, but have not achieved the level of excellence that the A student would do. And then we go on, we have the C student, and you can come back to this PowerPoint and read these at a later time. That's it for Socratic Seminar. Let's hope our first one is a rewarding experience. Thank you.